saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed. Lying should be you. That's how I want it to be. Tell me you feel the same way, and I can't get you out of my dreams. Now I know that you're the dangerous kind, and your smile is tattooed on my mind, and I can't get you out of my dreams. No. Oh, oh, yesterday I was feeling safe. All I do today is try to be brave, and no melody can seem to soothe my mind. And now I curse you for being so sweet and so kind, and I can't get you out of my dreams. Now I know that you're the dangerous kind, and your face is tattooed on my mind, and I so he won't see that I want and I'm needing everything that we should be. I bet she's beautiful, that girl he talks about, and she's got everything that I have to live without. Drew talks to me, I laugh 'cause it's so damn funny that I can't even see anyone when he's with me. He says he's so in love, he's finally got it right. I wonder if he knows he's all I think about at night. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. Drew walks by me, can he tell that I can't breathe? And there he goes, so perfectly, the kind of flawless I wish I could be. She better hold him tight, give him all the love, look in those beautiful eyes, and know she's lucky 'cause he's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. Drive home alone as I turn out the light. I'll put his picture down and maybe get some sleep tonight, 'cause he's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only one who's got enough for me to break my heart. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. He's the time taking up, but there's never enough, and he's all that I need to fall into. Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he won't see. The better of me sometimes when you and I collide. I fall into an ocean of you, pull me out in time, don't let me drown, let me down. I say it's all because of you, and here I go, losing my control. I'm practicing your name so I can say it to your face. It doesn't seem right to look you in the eye, let all the things you mean to me come tumbling out my mouth. Indeed, it's time telling you why I say it's infinitely true. Say, don't come and go like you do. Sway my way, yeah, I need to know all about you. And there's no cure, no way to be sure why everything's turned inside out, instilling so much doubt. It makes me so tired, I feel so uninspired. My head is battling with my heart. My logic has been torn apart, and now it all turns sour. Come sweet summer every afternoon. Say you stay, don't come and go like you do. Sway my way, yeah, I need to know all about you. Say you stay, don't come and go
to the one I'd left behind. A simple thought to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple thought to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. Another thought as I occupied my time. This one goes out to the one I love. you say you will. You keep me hanging on, and we're not moving on. Oh, standing still, Jenny. You got me on my knees, Jenny. First you say you won't, then you say you will. You keep me hanging on, and we're not moving on. Oh, standing still, Jenny. You got me on my knees, Jenny. It's killing. in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper, every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep eye on you, like a hurt, lost and blind. Oh, oh, oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. Consider this, consider this, hint of a century. Consider this slip that brought me to my knees, pale. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I've said too much. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I said too much. I haven't said enough. special girl. She was a special girl. She meant the world to me. I gave her everything. Bottom line is, she was fine in every way.
day is done and think of it all the thoughts that I've seen of satin seams and tide pool dreams. I look to the sun as the day is on. I carry my dreams I try to recall, but I find myself wrong. I guess they are gone, but there's more, so I head out the door. All around, listen and you can hear the sound. On cloudy days, seems like I always feel this way. Break in the day, if the time is right, nobody minds. I stroll down the lane, take a breath of air, and drift on a dream. I look to the sun as the day is warming, consider the things that have happened before. I feel like I'm one with the wind on the hillside. I feel like I'm one the river that runs by my door. All around, listen and you can hear the sound. On cloudy days, seems like I always feel this way. All around, listen and you can hear the sound. Sun as the day is on. I carry my dream from a moment before. I feel like I'm one with the wind on the hillside. I feel like I'm one with the river that runs by my door. All around, listen and you can hear the sound. On cloudy days, seems like always feel this way. All around, listen and you can hear the sound. On cloudy days, seems like I always feel this way. All around, listen and you can hear the sound. Call you up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a blowtorch burning. I was a key that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't even sleep. So many secrets I couldn't keep. I promised myself I wouldn't weep. One more promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep, there's no way out. This time I have really led myself astray. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Can you help me remember how to smile? Make it somehow all seem worthwhile. How on earth did I get so jaded? Life's mystery seems so faded. I can go when no one else can go. I know when no one else knows. Here I am, just drowning in the rain. laughing at the rain. A little out of touch, little insane. It's just easier than dealing with the pain. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow neither here nor there. Runaway train, never coming back. Runaway train, tearing up the track. Runaway train, burning in my face. Runaway, but it always seems the survive you. I will survive you. Well, it's too late, I know, to change the way we go from this day on. I want to stay on. Now that I've started learning and the tide started turning, well, it's here, I want to stay. I'll let the moon announce my arrival to every eye that cares to see. Just working on the art of survival. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I'm alive here. I can survive, dear. Though the weather might change from the wind to the rain, well, my heart remains the same. I'll let the moon announce my arrival to every eye that cares to see. Just working on the art of survival. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Look down on a sea of trouble, and I tried to stop for a while. So hard to answer every question. It's hard to protect your heart anymore. I'll let the moon announce my arrival to every eye that cares to see. Just working on the art of survival. Where do we go from here? I'll let the moon announce my arrival to every eye that cares to see. Just working on the art of survival. Where do we go from here? I'll let the moon announce my arrival to every eye that cares to see. Just working on the art of survival. Where do we go from here?
Two worlds collide, rival nations. It's a primitive clash, pitting his and frustration. Bravely we hope against all hope. There is so much at stake. Seems our freedom's up against the ropes. Does the crowd understand? Is it east versus west? Or man against man? Can any nation stand alone? In the burning heart, just about to burst, there's a quest for answers and a great trouble thirst. In the darkest night, rising like a spire. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. In the burning heart. In the warrior's code, there's no surrender. Though his body says stop, his spirit cries never. Deep in our soul, a quiet ember knows it's you against you. It's the paradox that drives us all. It's a battle of wills in the heat of attack. It's the passion that kills. The victory
lonely, girl? Would you like someone new to talk to? Oh yeah, alright. I'm feeling kinda lonely too, if you don't mind. Can I sit down here beside you? Oh yeah, alright. If I seem to come on too strong, I hope that you will understand. I say these things cause I'd like to know if you're as lonely as I am, and if you'd mind sharing the night together. Oh, yeah, sharing the night together. Oh, yeah, sharing the night. We could bring in the morning, girl, if you wanna go that far. And if tomorrow finds us together right here, the way we are, would you mind sharing the night together? Whoa, yeah, sharing the night together. Whoa, yeah, sharing the night. Would you like to dance with me and hold me? You know I wanna be holding you. Oh yeah, alright. Cause I like feeling like I do, and I see in your eyes that you're liking it, I'm liking it too. Oh yeah, alright. Like to get to know you better. Is there a place where we can go, where we can be alone together and turn the lights down low and start sharing the night together? Yeah, sharing the night together. Yeah, sharing the night together. Sharing the night together. Sharing the night together.
I never believed in things that I couldn't see. I said if I can't feel it, how could it be? No magic could happen to me. And then I saw you, I couldn't believe it. You took my heart, I couldn't retrieve it. Said to myself, what's it all about? Now I know there can be no doubt. You can do magic. You can have anything that you desire. Magic. And you know you're the one who can put out the fire. You know darn well when you cast your spell, you get your way. When you hypnotize with your eyes, a heart of stone can turn to clay. Sleep again, you come to me. I hold you tight, the rain disappears. Who would believe it? With a word you dry my tears. You can do magic. You can have anything that you desire. Magic. You're the one who can put out the fire. You know darn well when you cast your spell, you will get your way. When you hypnotize with your eyes, a heart of stone can turn to clay.
said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to the radio. Oh, boys do fall in love. They make time. They get love on a Saturday night. She said,